Hello and welcome to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to understand how to add new Facebook leads to Mailchimp as members and then send an Instamojo payment link on email. Now let's say that I'm promoting a particular product and here every time a new lead is received through Facebook lead ads. First of all, I want that lead to be added as a new member in Mailchimp. Then I want to create a personalized payment link for a particular product in Instamojo and then share the same link via mail to the lead. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate these applications and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect. So here our trigger will be Facebook lead ads. Then our action application will be Mailchimp, Instamojo and Gmail. Now how can we integrate and automate this entire process? To understand, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect software and you can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation you are going to get 100 free tasks. Okay, so once you do that and here you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this. This dialog box has appeared and here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. So I'm going to name it as per my objective. So what is my objective? So every time a new lead is received through Facebook lead ads, then the lead has to be added to Mailchimp as a subscriber, and then let's say that I'm promoting a particular product. So the link of that particular product, the Instamojo payment link, has to be sent on the mail of this new lead. So here I'm going to click on create. As we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. So let's understand this with the help of an example. Every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get a notification that the amount has been debited. Now this happens because of automation, and in such a case your trigger will be the payment gateway and your action application will be the applications with which you can send these messages. Now let's come to our use case, and here our trigger application will be Facebook lead ads. Next we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be new lead instant. Once done, here I'm going to click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Facebook lead ads account. I'm going to select add new connection. So I already have logged into my Facebook account and here you can see that the authorization has been successful. Once this is done, here we have to enter the page and the lead generation form associated. To understand this, first I'm going to take you to my Facebook account, and here let's go to pages. So these are the various pages that I already have created. Now let's say that I'm promoting Ayush Herbal Store and there's a particular product. So here I'm going to select the page which is Ayush Herbal Store. Now since there was only one lead generation form associated, so you can see it has already been captured by the system. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see it is waiting for webhook response. Basically what we have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So now to get this test lead, I'm going to take you to Metaphor Developers page. Here we are going to go to tools. Now within tools we have lead ads RTU debug tool. Click on this and you can see that this page has appeared. So it is saying that this tool can be used to test our API or CRM integration. So we can create a test lead to confirm that our integration is all set correctly. So now I'm going to first look for the page. So the name of the page was Ayush Herbal Store. You can see that the form has automatically been captured here. Now I'm going to click on preview form. So this here is our form, and now here I'm going to fill in the details. So these are just test details. So I'm going to write test user. Now let's enter the phone number. Then we have the email address. So I'm going to write testuser@pabblytudes.com. And now I'm going to click on next and submit. So here we can see that our form has been submitted, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. Let's see if we have received the response. And yes, here we have the response. This here is the full name of the person, phone number, email address. This is the date of creation. And once we have received this information, first of all, I want this user to be a subscriber in my Mailchimp account. So I'm going to choose my first action application as Mailchimp. Let's click on this. And the action event will be to add new member with custom fields. Let's click on connect. Here, Pabbly Connect wants to connect with the Mailchimp account. I already have logged into my Mailchimp account. Since we are setting up this connection for the first time, I'm going to select add new connection. Now to set up this connection, we need the token and the data center. How can we receive this token? So here we have to go to our Mailchimp account. Then we have to click on the profile picture. There we have to go to profile, extras and API keys. So this here is my Mailchimp account. Here we have to go to the profile picture, go to profile. Within profile we have extras. Let's go to API keys. So once we are here and I scroll down, so you can see these are the API keys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a key here. And let's say the name of this key is test key 123. I'm going to generate the key. And this here is the key, copy to clipboard, go back to Pabbly Connect. Here I'm going to paste the same. Then we need the data center. So the data center is given in this form. So let me take you back to Mailchimp. You can see it is written US6. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to paste the same. Let's click on save to set up this connection. So here we can see that the connection is all set. Now we have to choose the audience list. So here I already have created this audience list. So it has already been captured by the system. Now the email address of the person, I'm going to click on this. You can see the previous step and this here is the response and this is the email address of the person. So here I have entered the email address and this method with which I have entered the information is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time your workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. So let's say when this workflow was running in real time, I would have received a new lead with a different email address. So we want that, this new response should be captured. But if I had written the same information manually, it wouldn't have happened. So to avoid that, we map the information. Next, the tag. So if you wish to enter any tag, you can do that. Now let's say here I want to write new subscriber. Okay, you can give any other tag as well. Select the status of the subscriber. So I'm going to select subscribed. Then here we have the interest groups, and now here we have to enter the first name, last name and mobile number of the person. Now here we have the complete name, and it is not in the first name and last name format. So I have to split the name. For this, I'm going to add another action step. And here I'm going to select a feature by Pabbly, which is text formatter. Let's click on this. And the action event here will be to split text. Let's click on connect. And now here we have to map the text to split. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 1. This here is the full name. Now what is the separator? Separator will be the space between them. And we have to enter this with this format. So I'm going to paste the same here. Now I want the first name as well as the last name. So I'm going to select all segments and click on save and send test request. And here we can see we have received the information. This here is the first name, this here is the last name. So I'm going to take you back to Mailchimp. Quickly refresh this connection by selecting the existing connection. And now I'm going to take you down, and here we have to enter the first name. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 2. This here is the first name. Again go to step 2 and this here is the last name. Then we have to enter the mobile number. Let's go to step 1 and this here is the mobile number. I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here we have received the response, according to which now the subscriber must be created in Mailchimp. Let's go and check the same. Here I'm going to take you to all contacts. And now as I take you down, you can see test user at pabblytudes.com. This particular user has been created. And the tag is new subscriber. So this means our integration is a success, taking you back to Pabbly Connect. What is my next step? Now once the subscriber has been subscribed in Mailchimp, so the next thing is that I want to create a personalized payment link for this particular user. So I'm going to take you to my Instamojo account. So let's go to payment links. And here you can see Ayush Herbal Face Mask. So this is the payment link for this. Now, when you want to send this link to the user through mail, then you can also just copy the same and paste it in your mailbox. Also, another thing is that we can create this link first. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to add another action step. Here my application will be Instamojo. Let's click on this, and the action event here will be to create payment link. Let's click on connect, and here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Instamojo account. I'm going to select add new connection. Now here we need a private API key and private auth token to create this connection. So here I'm going to take you to this hyperlink. So I already had logged into my Instamojo account, and now this here is the API key and the auth token. So I am going to quickly copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste this here. Then we have the auth token. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste the same here. Now let's click on save to set up this connection. So here we can see that the connection is all set. Now I'm going to come down and we have to fill in these details. First of all, we have the payment link title. So what I'm going to do is, the name of my product is Ayush Herbal Face Mask. Now I am going to give a space, and here I'm going to map the name of the user, this. So here what I can do is Ayush Herbal Face Mask for, and then will come the name of the user. So this is my payment link title. In this way, every time a payment link is generated, it will be a personalized payment link. Then the amount. So here I'm going to take you here. So what is the amount? It is 150 rupees. So here I'm going to mention 150. Then we have allow repeated payments. I have written true. Webhook URL. So if you want to enter the webhook URL to receive details of the payment made, you can do that here. I'm going to simply click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here we have received the response. So this here is a success. This here is the payment ID. Then we have the amount. You can see this here is the name of the link, Ayush Herbal Face Mask for test user. As I take you down, this here is the long URL. So I'm going to copy this and open this in a new incognito window to show you exactly how it is going to appear for the user. So this is how it is going to appear for the user. Okay, now I'm going to take you back. And once we have received this information, my final action here is to send a mail to the user along with this link. So here I'm going to use Gmail. Let's click on this. And the action event here will be to send email. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Gmail account. I'm going to select add new connection, connect with Gmail. Here I have to choose the account. So I have chosen the account, and now Pabbly Connect wants to access my Google account. This is absolutely secure. I'm going to click on allow. And as we do that, here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Pabbly Connect and Gmail are now connected. Now I'm going to go down, and here we have to fill in these details. First of all, I have to enter the recipient's email address. Going to step 1, this here is the email address of the person. Then CC, BCC, you can add information here. What is the sender's name? It is Ayush Herbal Store. Then we have the email subject. So here I am going to write welcome on board. Okay, then we have the email content type, which is plain. Then here we have to enter the email content. So I'm going to write dear. Now I'm going to map the name of the person. So the body here that I have written is thank you for subscribing. Check out the latest product launched. Here is the payment link for the same. So here I'm going to enter the payment link. How am I going to do that? So for this I'm going to go to step 4. And as I take you down, this here is the payment link. So you can see this here is the payment link. Happy shopping. Now if you want to share some file along with this mail, then enter the name here and the URL has to be pasted here. Remember that the maximum file size of the attachment is 25 MB. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response, according to which now a mail must be received by the user. Let's go and check the same. Here you can see we have received a message. So this here is our message. Dear test user, thank you for subscribing. Check out the latest product launch, and here is the payment link for the same. Happy shopping. So this means that our integration is a success. Now let's check the same in real time. For this I'm going to take you back to Facebook lead ads, and here first I'm going to delete the previous lead. And once done, let's refresh this page. This is absolutely necessary. Now here I'm going to look for the page once again. This here is the page. Preview the form. So here we have to enter the details. Let's say the full name here is Smart user 123. Then here we have the phone number, and then here we have the email, which is smart user 123 at pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to click on next and submit. So here, the moment this form has been submitted and we have received a new lead, first of all, this lead should become a subscriber in Mailchimp. Let's go and check the same. So here I'm going to quickly refresh this page. And as I take you down, you can see here is our subscriber. Now, once this lead has become a subscriber in Mailchimp, now this lead should receive an email. Let's go and check the same. So I'm going to take you to inbox, and yes, here we have received another message. Now this is addressed to smart user 123, and here we have the details. So this means our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's understand what we have done. So here our trigger was Facebook lead ads. Then our action application first was a feature by Pabbly, which is text formatter to split the name. Then our action application was Mailchimp, where the event was to add new member with custom fields. Then it was Instamojo, where we had created a payment link. And finally Gmail, where we had sent this payment link to the new lead. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to proceed immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.